2022 Skate Canada International. The Skate Canada Organizing Committee is honored to present this event in partnership with the International Skating Union. In just a few moments, we will start the women's short program.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue au Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Center à Vancouver, Canada, hôte des Internationaux Patinage Canada 2023. Le comité d'organisation de Patinage Canada est honoré de présenter cet événement en partenariat avec l'Union internationale de patinage. Dans quelques instants, nous commençons le programme court chez les femmes.
We would like to remind you that flash photography, as well as video recording and filming, is forbidden. Gifts and flowers offered to the skaters at the end of the performance must be completely wrapped. We thank you very much for your cooperation. The officials for this event, representing the International Skating Union, please welcome.
Les officiels pour cette épreuve, représentant l'Union internationale de patinage, veuillez accueillir Benoît Lavoie.
Also representing the International Skating Union, the referee.
Veuillez accueillir l'arbitre, Elizabeth Binder.
The judges.
Les juges. From Hungary, Eva Zilagi.
Welcome to Vancouver in British Columbia for Skate Canada, the second stop on the International Skating Union's Grand Prix Series. Last week we saw the first winners in Allen, Texas at Skate America, and now some of the best figure skaters in the world descending upon the Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Centre as we see some scenes of what is an incredible city, now home to so many brilliant skaters. The Doug Mitchell Thunderbird Sports Centre acknowledged. Opened in July 2008 on the campus of the University of British Columbia. And there's some more spectacular scenes of the autumn colours. Just a glorious location, Vancouver. Some of the skaters competing here competed back in 2010 at the Winter Olympics held in this city. And so many of the athletes acknowledging how delighted they are to be back. As we see some scenes of the skaters competing there, Star Andrews from the United States of America, and Madeline Schizas, Canadian champion. Kaori Sakamoto, the reigning and two-time world champion, will be the last competitor. And they're the favourites for the pairs event. Ice dancers will be the second event to take place on this first day of competition, and they're Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, the Canadian champions' favourites for gold. Now inside the arena, seating of 7,500. Hopefully, as the event progresses, more and more fans come to support the skaters. Canada, such an amazing tradition of brilliant figure skaters and that knowledgeable and excited fandom that resides in Vancouver. This venue was used for ice hockey events at that Vancouver Winter Olympics 13 years ago. As we look now to the starting order for the women's short program with Sarah Maud Dupuis opening proceedings in this first group of 6 skaters, rounded out by the Italian Lara Naki Gutman. be former world junior medalist Lindsay Thorngren from the United States of America, who opens the second group. And there, Kaori Sakamoto, the 12th and final competitor to take to the ice in the women's short program for the two-time and reigning junior world champion. There, the judges and the officials who will decide the fate of the 12 women competing. And there, the technical controller and the two technical specialists who will ascertain and decide upon the levels awarded for the 3 spins and the step sequence in the women's short program. As we see Sarah Maud Dupuis taking a deep breath just ahead of me, Berenice Maita, the experienced French woman. And the skaters now introduced to the fans and spectators. And having been introduced to the arena, the 6 skaters have a 6-minute warm-up to prepare for this women's short program. With incredibly exciting and anxious time, and such a mix within this first warm-up group of experience. Some competing in their first senior Grand Prix, but there, May Berenice, such a seasoned campaigner. She using the opportunity to spread a message with the choreography that she has. Star Andrews, another experienced competitor. Indeed, Star was the silver medalist last year at Skate Canada. And how much she would love to replicate that success. And the host nation has the opportunity to include more national competitors. Kaya Ritter, Sarah Maud Dupuis, and later in the second group, Madeline Skizas, representing the home nation. And now to Aimée Berenice. This, her first Grand Prix outside of France since the pre-pandemic time. Such an amazing athlete, such an amazing woman. She has her own management and marketing agency, and just such a wonderful advocate for skating. As I said, uses her program and choreography to spread a message. As we look now to Rino Matsuke. She found out that she would be competing here during a university class. Mika Kihira withdrawn, and that the opportunity for Rino to step up and compete in Vancouver. She's previously medaled back in 2020 at the NHK Trophy in Osaka, so has the potential to find herself in the top group after this short program. Triple Lutz double toe. Uses the warm-up time to work on the pivotal jump combination that will dictate so much of the standings after the short program, with 7 of the 12 competitors competing in this women's short program vying for a Triple Lutz triple toe combination. Star, as I said, the silver medalist at Skate Canada last year. The results of the women's event in Skate Canada in Mississauga last year really chopped and changed after the short program. There's so much movement in the standings. Star achieved her personal best score at that event last year to find herself on the podium. As we look now to the final competitor in this first group, Lara Naki-Gutman. The 20-year-old born in Trento. She, like so many of the others, competed at the Lombardia Trophy in Bergamo, one of the Challenger Series events, and following her participation in the short program, she said that she missed the feelings and the emotion of competition. So many of the athletes competing will have utilized the International Skating Union's Challenger Series to prepare themselves for the more illustrious Grand Prix stage that we find ourselves at now. And there, Sarah Maud Dupuis. She said how special and unreal it is to be competing on the Grand Prix and how amazing it seems to her. She's competed on the Junior Grand Prix, but this big step up in pressure and expectation perhaps, but hopefully for the 18-year-old from Montreal, excitement and pride, I'm sure. Nice clear features from May Berenice on her flying camel. And all 6 of the skaters in this group will have warmed up earlier today, all of them being in Vancouver for at least a couple of days or so on the official practices. Practice obviously earlier today, but now crunch time as they head towards the event itself and the 7 elements required in the women's short program. All of the women have their double axel, jump combination, solo jump, 3 spins, and the step sequence.
Skaters, the warm-up time has ended. Please leave the ice. Thank you.
There, Lara Naki-Gutman leaves the ice. She now has 40 minutes or so waiting backstage off the ice. Kai Rutter looking happy. Coach Scott Davis saying very good.
Please welcome the first competitor.
Veuillez accueillir la première concurrente.
A shake of the hand from her coach.
Sarah Maud Dupuis.
And a huge moment for Sarah Maud Dupuis from Canada. She will skate to Never Go Back by Evanescence. Lands the triple lutz, elects not to put it in a combination. Nice, right back outside spiral into the double axel. Difficult to change edge within the layback feature. just about manages to squeak out a combination triple loop double toe.
I won't give up on you. I can feel you in my heart. Just show me the way. I don't belong here alone. I can still see your face where it's burned into my mind. I die every time I close my eyes. You're always there. I can never go back.
A passionate interpretation to the Evanescence music for Sarah Maud Dupuis, the 18-year-old from Montreal. And she'll be disappointed not to have opened with the triple toe combination. But I sense just from even before she took to the ice for the warm-up, the heavy deep breath, the enormity of the occasion weighing down a little on Sarah Maud, but she should be satisfied. Represented herself well. She's studying health science, wants to become a pharmacist, and manages that alongside her elite skating endeavors as she takes a coaching hug. And a great angle to see the left back outside edge takeoff for the triple lutz. And this was intended to be a combination, didn't have sufficient flow to manage the triple-triple, which she aspired to have. This is great though. Deep back outside edge entry into the double axel. Effortless, should be in the positive grade of execution from the 9 judges. And here now having to consider a jump combination later in the program, not where it was initially intended. And not being able to sustain a landing position will probably make that a negative grade of execution element. Chance just to look at the step sequence back inside bracket as part of the clusters into the counter, into the back outside loop. Difficult choice of turns for that level feature within the step sequence. And, in the kiss and cry with the coach, Stefan Ivars. Her mum, also a skater. Her mum indeed a synchro skater. Now, Sarah Maud also coaches youngsters alongside her mother, and how proud her mum must be to see Sarah Maud opening the 49th Skate Canada event. Personal best of 56.62, so she falls short from that. But another the head for Sarah Maud. 52.17 to open the women's short program.
Please welcome the next skater,
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine concurrente.
representing France.
And now to May Berenice Michael. Short program message is a powerful one. A program for all the innocent lives taken away by war worldwide. As I mentioned in warm-up, a passionate advocate for skating, May Berenice.
I'm dreaming of a world where all human beings are treated equally.
George Floyd was murdered by Minneapolis police, igniting a national reckoning on race in policing. Officers kneeled on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, and the video of that really disturbed so many Americans.
The legacy of George Floyd has to be that we continue to make incremental progress despite whatever obstacles they are.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Imagine.
Juggling a little off axis with the double axel to warm up. triple loop.
Some things in life they just don't wanna see. But if Martin Luther was living, he wouldn't let me know.
Double loops for May Berenice.
They don't really get about
There, the trademark slide that May Berenice has to conclude the short program, and May Berenice had explained how deeply grateful she is to the supporters for their continuous support over the years. She's being vocal about the challenges that she's had in the last 5 years, and the support has made it easier for her to navigate those challenges, the encouragement she's had from her fans. And she finds herself here at Skate Canada invited because she's such a wonderful character, she's such a wonderful performer, and you can see in the step sequence towards the end of the program, her musicality, her energy is just wondrous, but she's
I'm dreaming of a
well
world
educated enough
where
to know
all
that she's
human beings are
not going to be
treated
competitive with a performance like that. The double axel looked uncomfortable,
Igniting a national reckoning on race
and that I'm sure was intended to be the opening jump to give her some
for 9 minutes and 29
comfort and
seconds.
security
The
heading
video
into
of
this,
that
the combo,
is
triple loop.
filming American
The legacy of George Floyd has to be
That
that we continue to make
under-rotated.
incremental progress despite whatever obstacles they are.
And she's, for those that don't know, May Berenice is just brilliant on social media. On her Instagram, she posts some amazing movement as a skater. Here, intending for triple loops, just a double. But the likes of this, which has young skaters around the globe wanted to emulate. Skaters in so many skating nations, youngsters want to copy what May Berenice does. She brings originality and novelty to her movement, and that's what makes her cultivate an army of skating fans. But the score that she's going to post here will be difficult to swallow. None of the jumping passes near the quality that she has once possessed when she scored her personal best short program at the International de France in 2018. And she pushed over the 60-point marker.
Felt good, but yeah, a little big compared to usual. So maybe a little bit, but the loop felt good. I was surprised.
Coach John Zimmerman just asking about that opening double axel, maybe felt a bit big, and he's saying shakiness perhaps. So a shrug of the shoulders for a 41.65 score for the 29-year-old born in Paris. But such a brilliant performer. Whilst the jumping content wasn't anywhere near her best, we do respect and appreciate what she offers.
Please welcome the next skater,
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine patineuse.
representing
And now
Japan.
to the 19-year-old born in Nagoya, Rino Matsuke. As I mentioned in warm-up, she found out she'd be competing here during one of her university classes. She will relish the opportunity to perform her short program to One Day I'll Fly Away by Nicole Kidman.
When will I begin to live again? One day I'll fly.
Oh, great. Right back outside counts into the spiral as the transition to follow that opening double axel.
Leave all this to yesterday. What more could your love do for me? When will love be through with
And an effortless triple flip, again continuing with
why
beautiful
live
transitional work.
from dream to dream and dread the day when dreaming.
Glorious position in the camel spin feature. Triple H, triple toe, just some rotation issues on both jumps there.
One day I'll fly away. Leave all this to yesterday. Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day when dreaming. One day I'll fly away. Fly, fly away.
What a glorious short program for Rino Matsuki. She got the call up to this event because of the withdrawal of Rika Kihira, fellow Japanese skating star, and this is her 4th season on the Senior Grand Prix. 2 years ago she competed with injury. Last year she withdrew to medical conditions, and she said that she wants to tell everyone she is back, and that performance was a convincing statement, and got a glorious smile as she comes off the ice. Really, I particularly appreciated the step sequence. The use of body movement as the most difficult feature to attain within the step sequence was really evident as the Japanese team leader greets her off the ice. Gorgeous position into the double axel, and here that right back outside counter into the forward spiral. Glorious positioning. Triple flip.
To live again.
Clean in the system, so
One day I'll fly.
actually a really positive creative execution on that flip too. A little bit of travel here. She takes the forward inside edge on the camel,
Leave all this
and then
to
spectacular stretch and extension
what
in the
more
camel feature.
could
Now,
your
there's the triple Lutz triple toe late in the program to get more value. Now, the technical panel have to decide how much of the rotation on both parts of those, the combination we've done on the ice. Looks like it's coming in as a quarter rotation short on the triple Lutz and a under rotation on the triple toe, so a lower base value there. But that smile is priceless. She was second behind Mana Kawabe in Chibu, a local competition in Japan, and her short program score there, 67.06, and that Probably a statement to the Japanese Skating Federation to give her the call up to replace Rika Kihira here. Good skating skills, good composition, good presentation. The program component scores in the high 7s, pushing towards the 8s.
The scores, please. Rino Matsuka of Japan has started the short program.
And it's 66.29, so that's highest score she achieved domestically in Japan, but pushing close towards it. She'll see upon feedback that the rotation and jump combination slowed her down a little, but she has a comfortable 14-point lead at this stage and does apply some pressure to those left later to skate.
Please welcome the next skater.
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine patineuse.
Representing
And now
Canada,
to the second Canadian skater in this women's competition, 17-year-old, born in Ottawa, Kaya Rutter. And the high school student will skate to I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Clock strikes upon the hour as the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've done alright up to now. It's the light of day that
Good speed going into triple loops, but incurs the fall.
when the night falls, loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
Nice double axel.
Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Manages to put the triple flip in combination with double toe loop.
Dance, don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance, don't you wanna dance? I wanna dance. I wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance, don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance, don't you wanna dance? I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance.
Kaya Rutter from Canada. You can sense the understandable frustration given the fall on the opening triple loops, which you'd hoped to put in combination with triple toe. So the implications will be sizable on the tech score. She did well to put the triple flip in combination, but then only a double toe later on. She's twice medaled on the Junior Grand Prix, but this is the first Senior Grand Prix. As coach Scott Davis greets her off the ice. This, the opening loops.
Clock strikes upon the
Oh, that's such a frustrating fall when you've stuck the landing so comfortably it seemed. No problems with the double axel. Nice rotational position, good running edge on the left back outside, straight back into interpretation, and as we see her working through the outside edge and the combos, but I don't think she managed to sustain the outside edge, so dropping a level as a feature within the combo spin. And here, triple flip, and she got perilously close here, so couldn't consider a triple given the proximity to the barrier. Yeah, the difficult exit for the level 4 on the layback, comfortably secured, and Coach Scott had explained that they've been focusing on taking the feedback from the Autumn Classic and working on improving the grade of execution of all the elements, and you could see that conscientious approach to the likes of the layback and the step sequence, that 2 coming in at level 4, good grade of execution there. And Scott, he himself an Olympian, an American champion, is trying to find the positives for Kaya, but understandably she will be frustrated. Such a wonderful opportunity to compete on the Senior Grand Prix, but also in your home nation, and you just sense the understandable disappointment for Kaya. I'm sure Scott will work hard to help her recover psychologically ahead of the free skate. 55.82. Kaya slots into 2nd place. And a cheer from the audience for Star Andrews,
Representing United States of America.
the penultimate competitor in this first warm-up group. Star has previously performed to her own vocals, but now to the legend Beyonce.
Please do not be alarmed, remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. The DJ booth is conducting a troubleshoot test of the entire system.
I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Don't even waste your time trying to compete with me. No one else in this world can think like me.
Solid triple toe to start.
Contradicted. Keep him addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. Unique. That's what you are. Stilettos kicking vintage crystal off the bar. Category bad. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Whip, whip. I'm too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Beat your diamonds and pearl. Oh baby, I'm too classy to be touched. I paid them all in dust. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, you are. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, you are. I'm stingy with my love. Unicorn is the uniform you put on. Eyes on you when you perform. Eyes on I when I put on. Mastermind and haute couture.
Oh, good fight from Star Andrews to get the triple loop.
Drip and trippiness. Patty cake on there is Tiffany blue billboards over the ceiling. We don't like plain. Always dreamed of paper planes. I'll hide when I'm rodeo, then I come down and take off again. You see pleasure in my glare. Look over my shoulder and you ain't scared. The effects you have on me when you stare. Head on a pillow, hike it in the air. I'm too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Beat your diamonds and pearl.
Maybe losing the twizzle within the cluster. That one of the features within the step sequence.
I got pearls beneath my legs, my lips, my hands, my hips. I got diamonds beneath my thighs, where his ego will find bliss. Can't find an ocean deep that can compete with his cinnamon kiss. Fire beneath your feet, music when you speak. You're so unique. Unique. That's what you are.
Just a little tight through some of the closing turns in the step sequence.
Category.
And into the final layback spin.
I'm the bar, alien superstar. Whip, whip.
And some brilliant touches in the choreography and the musicality to the Beyonce music. Such a brave, bold choice to pick that track. And Star absolutely owns it. Not the same technical difficulty, electing to do triple toe, and triple loop as the solo jump. So the base value lower than that of the majority of the competitors that we'll see compete in this Skate Canada event. But showcasing the maturity that she has and the experience that Star now has amassed.
It's called clumsy. Yeah.
As Derek Delmore greets her off the ice here.
Do not be
Triple toe.
alarmed, remain calm. Do not attempt to leave the dance floor. The DJ
deep
booth is conducting a
and guarantees
troubleshoot
complete
test
rotation
of the
on the second
entire
triple toe.
system.
Good extension, a little tight on the landing, so the right back outside edge curling round. Just
I'm number one.
not the greatest creative execution. That one better, the double axel.
Don't even waste your time.
And this
trying to
impressive.
protect me.
A less
No one
experienced
else in
campaigner
this world
wouldn't
can
have
think
stuck that
like
landing.
me.
And you can
I'm
see
twisted,
seamlessly transitioning into the presentation.
I'm addicted. Lies on his lips, I lick it. Unique.
And the presentation, the middle component score for the judges, they're looking to see the demonstration of an involvement and understanding of the music and the composition. And some of the criteria for the judges is a complete personal involvement in the program, and the skater expresses and projects a mood. A little tight on the feature for the layback, but that's an athlete that is expressing a mood. And it looks like her longtime coach, Derek Delmore, choosing to dress in some of the same colors as a student. And they make a great team. Derek, former world junior champion himself. And they seem to have made a great alliance. Seems such a great trust and respect between both Star and Derek. And Star, the first African-American woman to stand on the podium at the US National Championships since 1988. She said that is beyond an honor for this athlete. Rightly so, she awaits her score at Skate Canada 2023, 61.07.
And Pritzer Persick in second place.
La note de notre programme pour 61.07.
Not much reaction from Star. 5 points behind her personal best. Good job, said by Derek.
Please welcome the next skater.
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine patineuse.
Representing
We
Italy.
move now to the final competitor in this first warm-up group. The 20-year-old Lara Naki-Gutman. She skates to the music Kiss of Death, The Serpent, and War Dance. Fabulously deep left forward outside edge in that spiral. Shame down on the second triple toe. Really complex transitions. Double flip. Relief to land the double axel. Neat novelty within the combination spin. Well, Lara Naki-Goodman, the Italian skater, will be disappointed. Following the combination, doubling the flip, but some really amazingly complex and unique movement within the choreography. She explained that the short program was a challenge at the beginning because it's a difficult theme for her and more powerful than what she's used to, but just such complexity and bravery to pick a piece of music that is unique and not a safe choice. Just, I think that the intricacies that were shown there won't be rewarded as much as the triple flip, which she so hoped to see done cleanly. And that's the reason for the disappointment on her face as she leaves the ice here. Triple toe. There's off axis with the second triple toe, mandatory 1 point deduction, mandatory -5 period of execution, but even that movement into the triple flip, unique. Just the double, gorgeous body line, and also not just has she the ability to demonstrate a classically elegant stylization, obviously showcased a completely different take, and when it comes to the composition of the program, it'll be interesting to see how the judges reward that as we see her step up into the double axel. And there, the falling leaf exit leading into the combination spin. Judges looking for composition with the focus being how is the program designed or built in relation to the music. And that looks like it's the composition score, which is the highest of the 3 program component scores that has been assigned for Lara Naki. Unfortunately, that performance won't come close to the personal best of 62.41 that she posted some time ago at the Andrei Nepola back in 2019. But it's not a lack of talent or quality. The talent and quality is evident, just managing to deliver that under the pressure of competition. A little elusive for the 20-year-old. She's keeping last year's free program, the Hitchcock piece, which garnered her more fans in the skating community for that novelty too. Look forward to seeing how that free program is developed this season as she competes again tomorrow. Panel have finished the reviews on 2 of the elements. Flip sequence has been awarded a level 4. It's just 50 marks exactly for Lara Naki-Goodman, and the 5th of the 6 that have competed so far in Skate Canada. The comfortable lead for Rino Matsuke ahead of the American Star Andrews to round out the first group in the women's short program in Vancouver. And there, the next group of 6 competitors, Mariskizas, and 2 Japanese competitors to conclude the women's short program. They're welcome to the ice. the knowledgeable and respectful audience applauding warmly the two-time world champion Kaori Sakamoto, who'll be last to skate. 2 Americans, 2 Japanese skaters, a Korean, and the Canadian national champion Mari Skizas. They're the first to skate in this group, Lindsay Thorngren.
Champion and gold medalist for the 2022 ISU 54.
Lindsay had a fracture in her lower back and had to withdraw from 2 international assignments, but she explained that she's glad she took the time to rest and excited to compete at Skate Canada. She was a World Junior bronze medalist in 2022. Struggled a little last season as she moved into the senior ranks.
Gold medalist at the 2022 Cranberry International.
And to fellow American skater Audrey Shin.
When she's not at school or at the rink, you can find her reading and spending time with family and friends. From the United
Audrey,
States of America,
fascinating
Audrey
story
Shin.
about her short program. Having studied Pina Bausch, the dancer and choreographer, with her classmates last year in schools, using that now as the vehicle for her short program.
Madeline is the current and two-time national champion.
And there to
And
the
recently placed third at the
Canadian
ISU Challenger
national champion,
Nepal Memorial
Madeline Skizas.
in Bratislava. When she
She's
stopped studying,
been vocal at the High Performance Camp in Skate Canada about her desire to
Canada,
push towards the top 10. She said she's good at coming 12th and 13th at World Championships based upon the past 3 outings she's had at Worlds, twice 13th, once 12th.
coached by Yeon Kai, Cheon will be skating to Le Val des
To
Feux by Asaf
Cheon Kim.
arranged by Center Tour. She placed first at the 2023 ISU Nepal Memorial in Bratislava.
The youngest competitors on the Senior Grand Prix this year, 16 years old.
From the Republic of Korea,
And she comes here with success from the Andre Nepla Memorial, having won the gold in Bratislava on the Challenger Series stop there. Looking easy with a triple flip.
This university student was last year's champion at the ISU Skate Canada International.
Now to
and second
Rinka Watanabe,
Challenger Series Finlandia Trophy
the winner
2023.
last year in Skate Canada when the event took place in Mississauga.
Rinka loves to collect MMA figures.
If she can repeat
From Japan,
and
Rinka
win
Watanabe.
back-to-back Skate Canada titles, that would be quite the upset early in the season, or early certainly in the Grand Prix, if she manages to beat
This current
this young woman.
two-time world champion placed
Kaori
third at the
Sakamoto, 2-time and reigning world champion.
She
The
started
23-year-old born in Kobe, Hyogo,
at the ISU Challenger Series
is such a popular face
in Montreal.
in the world of figure skating.
Wild is the wing of Van Hill.
She just exudes the joy and friendship. She appears to just be such a warm, compassionate and supportive human for all of the other athletes. Performed in shows through the off-season and seems to be a real skater's favorite. As we see Lindsay Thorngren working her triple lutz, triple toe. 7 of the 12 women competing in Skate Canada have planned program content that includes that triple lutz, triple toe, that the highest value combination that we will see. Audrey Shin choosing to do the lower base value triple toe, but looking comfortable with it. Maddie Skizas on your screen now was the winner of this short program last year in Mississauga. She had a fantastic short program. And indeed last year in Skate Canada, it was a 1-2 for Canadian women, with Gabrielle Daleman, I think, in second place at that event, but neither of the Canadian competitors managed to stay on the podium after the free skate. It would be elation for the audience here if they can see a Canadian woman repeating the success of the likes of Caitlin Osmond, former world champion for Canada, who's won here, and Joni Rochette, Olympic bronze medalist who's been successful in previous Skate Canada assignments.
Skaters, there is 1 minute remaining in this warm-up.
Il reste 1 minute de la période d'échauffement.
Certainly, Rinka Watanabe will want to defend that title. She will not come away from Vancouver satisfied with anything less than a medal. I'm sure a silver medal would be a satisfactory result based on the fact that the world champion is also in the field, with Kaori Sakamoto looking comfortable with the Wally preparation for the triple toe. And Kaori has been vocal about the fact that she wants to win the Grand Prix final this year. She's never won that. Last year she had a bit of a nightmare in Torino at the Grand Prix final, finishing in 5th place. She had a relatively slower start to last season.
Skaters, the warm-up time has
Having won the Autumn Classic in Montreal, she's looking
La période d'échauffement est terminée. Veuillez s'il vous plaît
comfortable
quitter la
already
glace.
this season.
Merci.
So 5 women leave the ice for Lindsay Thorngren, who has some final words of support and wisdom from her coach Yulia Lautova. And it was her coach Yulia who reached out to the iconic choreographer Sandra Bezic, saying she wanted something new for the choreography for her student. It's a special program, no surprise with a choreographer like that. She skates to the music Windmills of Your Mind by Venus.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
Perfect choreographic choice, Spiral on the vocal.
Never ending or beginning, or never spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain, or a carnival balloon, like a carousel that's
Triplets, triple toe. Tech panel will review the rotation.
around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its fate. And the world is like an airport running silently in space, like the circles that you'll find in the windmills of your mind. Keys that jingle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walk along the shore, leave their footprints in the sand. It's the sound of distant drums.
Beautiful spread eagle changing into Ina Burr as a transition. It's that triple flip, and then another difficult transition lead into the layback.
And the fragment of a song half remembered names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over, you were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of his hair. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, on an ever spinning reel as the images unwind.
quite beautiful short program, and Lindsay Thorngren looks
From the
totally
United States of
composed.
America, Lindsay Thorngren.
Seemed to be no element of doubt there for the 17-year-old. And as I said too, well, last year she was a World Junior bronze medalist in 2022, but her debut on the senior circuit was a little challenging. This looks like a woman on a mission. Such refined elegance. And our choreographer Sandra Bezic observed a mystery in her quiet demeanor and chose that as the muse for this music choice. Windmills of Your Mind, Sandra suggested that music, and Lindsay outsourced a different unique version by Venus. She had to contact the artist herself to get to use that. Here the triple Lutz, no speed whatsoever, did well to try to rotate the triple toe. I suspect it may be downgraded though. But such difficult transition into the double axel and such a stunning position on the landing. Here the triple flip. Again, quarter short at least there, so there will be some implications on the tech score.
Like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its fate.
Just so beautifully elegant and some really glorious touches. The combination spins such speed through this feature. I suspect a very good grade of execution from the 9 judges. Sandra, the choreographer, said it's intended to be a representation of Lindsay's thoughts and dreams and how they can be layered and free to travel anywhere as the lyrics do. It's fascinating to hear about the story and concept from such an amazing choreographer and how she creates a storytelling theme and idea for this young student to be able to create a piece that showcases a much more senior look. Coach Yulia Lautova seems satisfied in the kiss and cry with her longtime student. Not sure how Lindsay feels. I think she'll be reflecting upon that jump combination and the impact of the rotation done on the ice. But you wouldn't know that she'd had a fracture in her lower back that forced her to withdraw from 2 recent internationals.
Lindsay Thorngren of the United States of America has earned in short program 61.992 points and brings her currently
So 61.99. You can sense some of the disappointment there from Lindsay, testament to the aspirations that she has this season.
Please welcome the next skater.
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine patineuse.
Representing United
So we've
States of
seen
America,
2
Audrey
American women compete already. This, the 3rd and final. Audrey Shen gets the music from the film Peanut. Just like warm up, looking strong with that opening triple toe, triple toe. Committed to the expression after the double axel. Lands the triple loop. An emphatic finish. And a fist pump for the 19-year-old Audrey Shen. The first of 2 performances to the Peanut film soundtrack in this women's short program in Vancouver. As I mentioned, she studied Pina Bausch, the dancer and choreographer, with her classmates last year in school. She loved the creative piece and the intricate movements. And you sense that. You sense that she was comfortable in the expression. As she heads towards coach Tammy Gamble. The combination looked easy in warm-up, and she replicated that, maintaining flow and driving up into the second triple toe. The long and low double axel. A delightful smile to greet the landing of that element. Same jump content as Star Andrews, fellow American competitor, with a triple loop. And again, showcasing an expression on the landing as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the judges consider the presentation. Judges looking for musical sensitivity and timing in that presentation component score, the ability to move accurately and consistently with the characteristics of the music. And she maybe, wonderful characterization throughout the program, maybe broke a little bit early to share the delight that she had. Coach Tammy Gamble greets her and joins her in the kiss and cry. Tammy's got an army of young American students. She's been very busy on the Junior Grand Prix as well with her students there.
The scores, please. Audrey Shin of the United States.
Oh, you can see the desire from Audrey. And that eagerness for a good score is greeted with a big smile and a hug from Tammy. 65.19. She is the front-running American competitor after the short program, deserving of a fist pump from her coach.
Please welcome the next skater.
You may have heard Let's Go Maddie, the Canadian champion,
Representing Canada.
winner of the short program in Mississauga at Skate Canada 12 months ago. Now here with a new short program. And wanting to showcase herself as a real senior skater and reflect who she is as a person now. Clings on to the landing of the triple toe after the triple lutz. Does well to add characterization to the landing of the triple loop. Disaster, single axel. Well, respect and kudos to Madeline Skeezes from Canada for continuing to deliver on the interpretation of this new short program for the 20-year-old born in Oakville, because she will be bitterly disappointed and frustrated to pop the axel into a single. No value assigned at all. She's done well to fight, to cling on to the triple toe on the end of the triple loops. Worked hard to salvage something out of the triple loop, but nothing for the axel. So it will not be a winning short program this year in Vancouver for the Canadian champion.
So stupid. Okay.
Coach Nancy Lamar telling her to refrain from expressing her disappointment there. The triple loops was good. Triple toe. And that early touchdown of the free foot forces the judges to go down in the grade of execution. Here, the triple loop, you can see she does a back three turn, manages to style it out with the twizzle, but judges won't be ignorant to the fact that it wasn't the ultimate landing she was looking for. Difficult transition into the axle. In her own words, so dumb, so stupid. Pop that into a single. Be bitterly disappointed. That said, you can see the very conscientious, evident approach to showcase more maturity. She's worked with Ice Academy in Montreal skaters and coaches and choreographers. Scott Moyer, Olympic champion himself, who he himself has delivered such mesmeric Spanish programs. He now on board as one of the choreographers for Maddie, and you can see the work that has been done.
Hi, everybody.
But the tangible value of losing the double axel, that's 3.3 points at base value, but a skater like Maddie Skeezes would be looking for 4 points at least, so you can subtract that. Negative grade of execution on the combo as well, so it's not going to be anywhere near the season's best of 67 that she had at Andre Nepola en route to the bronze medal she achieved there. She said, let's just get this score done, over and done with. And maybe it will be a reverse of last year. Last year, a winning short program, bitterly disappointed free skate. Let's hope she can claw back from the disappointment today with a great free skate. 57.44.
And brings her currently in fifth place.
Madame pour le programme pro, 55.44. Madeline est actuellement en 5e place.
Nancy just saying you'll have had minuses in all three jumps.
Please welcome
Can't escape just yet from the kiss and cry.
La prochaine patineuse.
representing the Republic of Korea, Cheon Kim.
And now to Cheon Kim, who comes into this having a title win at the Andre Nepola Memorial. The event where Maddie Skeezes was in third place. Cheon Kim, second skater to use music from the Pina soundtrack today. Axel made to look just like a transition, not an element. Uncomfortable. Triple toe. Triple flip. position, twizzling into the combination spin. Fabulous finish position for Cheon Kim, the youngest competitor.
From the Republic of Korea.
All green lights, top left-hand corner of the screen, indicating positive grade of execution for all 7 of the elements. And for the skating fans around the globe who have been following the Junior Grand Prix, which preceded the seniors, we've seen an abundance of incredibly strong other Korean women on the junior circuit, so it's no surprise to see such a consistency from Cheon Kim as her coach, who is responsible for so many brilliant Korean skaters, greets her off the ice. And interesting that choreographer Yeji Shin recognizes similarities to Lindsay Thorngren, who also used this music, double axel there. He said that Cheon is a very quiet and very timid person, but when she's on the ice, she is fearless, and that was evident here. Such a good outside edge takeoff for the triple lutz. Look at the rotation here. This the flip. She had an edge call on this at Lombardia Trophy. And it looks like the technical panel have given the same fate. So technical panel assessing the takeoff edge of that flip to be potentially off the outside edge. It should be a lift back inside. Unique movement. Great to see something different. That's not a finished position you see in any other event. And indeed, both she and her choreographer went to dance classes together in the pursuit of a masterful piece of composition, as her coach suggests. Taking the wave. Coach is just so busy at so many Junior Grand Prix events with such brilliant skaters in both the men's and the women's events on the junior circuit.
The scores, please. Cheon Kim of the Republic of Korea has earned a
Oh, satisfied coach. And a fist pump. Obtaining that coveted 70-point score, 70.31 for Cheon Kim. She was third at the Grand Prix final in juniors last year. She vied for a spot in the senior Grand Prix final. Good start.
Please welcome the next skater.
Veuillez accueillir la prochaine patineuse.
Representing Japan,
To Rinka Watanabe. Happy to be back in Vancouver. She trained here until the 2020 COVID outbreak. And she utilized the chance to return here by visiting the host family that she used to live with and enjoyed that reunion. She said that she's eager to show those that she knew from her past time in Vancouver the improvements that she has made. 21-year-old Rinka Watanabe. To settle into the program. Comfortable on the triple lutz. down the triple loop. No jump combination for Watanabe. It's a hand to her head. Rinka Watanabe so disappointed with the fall on the triple loop. She struggled a little with the combination at Finlandia Trophy just a few weeks ago en route to the silver medal that she achieved there. She did make a triple toe at that event. Nothing here for jump combination. But still showcasing joy as she leaves the ice. Perhaps it was the pressure of knowing her host family was here to see her. She said that she wanted to show them the improvements she'd made. Perhaps that a little too much pressure applied on the shoulders of Rinka Watanabe. Previously, she's landed triple axel. You can understand that based on the double axel there. And choosing to put the triple loops on its own, saving the combination for later in the program, putting it in the second half to accrue a higher base value. The risk didn't pay off here with that triple loop, and I think that may be under-rotated as well, so only 70% the value of that jump. So many implications then on the tech score, losing base value, incurring a mandatory -1 deduction, -5 for every judge on the grade of execution. It'll be interesting to see how the program component scores will or will not help Rinka Watanabe at this stage. Most of the skaters in a fairly similar range for the program components, and Rinka falling into the mid-sevens range as we catch sight of the world champion.
The scores, please.
Season's best of 62, personal best of 72.
Has turned to the show program.
It's a 57 for Rinka Watanabe in a ranking of 6th place, and you have to assume that Kaori Sakamoto will take a spot in the top 6, so Rinka Watanabe, like last year, has a lot to do. Managed it last year, climbing to top spot after the free skate. But this, the final skater, not intent just on winning the title in Vancouver. Kaori Sakamoto, it's a big, big score. New short program to the music, Baby, God Bless You, choreographed because she became an auntie this year. Look out for the opening arm movements early in the program. One arm movement for her newly born niece, one for her nephew. Trademark double axel. Easily best caught. I mean, that ice coverage on the right foot after it is just sublime. Lutz. Showcasing the experience she has, not the optimal landing on the triple flip, but comfortably adds the triple toe. She's just such a joy. She's just such a wonderful human in the international skating scene. She exudes just joy, and it's a delight to behold. And what's quite fascinating in this program is that it appears to be a different side to Kaori Sakamoto, the 23-year-old known for her strength. She garnered so many fans when she performed to The Matrix, and she's performed to such powerhouse music and strong pieces. This, she said, I read was the first music that she herself chose. And that stunning double axel, elegance in its line. Here the Lutz. She does have a tendency to change edge, and I think the technical panel may put an exclamation mark behind that, beside that takeoff for the Lutz. But as I said, the first music that she herself has been pivotally involved in the choosing, and she comes with this different style, with the story behind being an auntie. And it's lovely to see that different side of Kaori Sakamoto as we look at the combo triple flip. Oh. But unlike many others, she has the strength to take a slightly dodgy landing in the first jump and still guarantee full and complete rotation on the second part of the combination. And it's that kind of reaction which makes her so popular amongst fans, not just in Japan, her home nation, but around the globe. And Kaori's going. Her coach may be telling her to maintain some modicum of professionalism, but he is a delight.
The scores, please.
So it was a 75.62 at the Autumn Classic, the Challenger Series in Canada, a few weeks ago for the world champion. And it's worthy of applause. But just a little short, 75.13. Just wonderful. We thank you, Kaori, and the team behind that winning short program. So the favorite leads with an almost 5-point advantage ahead of the youngster Chaeyeon Kim from Korea. Rino Matsuke slots into the bronze medal position ahead of the 3 American women. And then not far behind there, 3 Canadian women all together. Madeline Schizas having some work to do if she can manage a medal for the home nation crowd. Now we see the stewards taking to the ice to prepare the ice surface for the ice dancers yet to come. So the first event at the 2023 Skate Canada International is completed. And I think Nam Nguyen greeting those in the audience as we see the top 3 with Pino Matsuke being the 3rd skater onto the ice of the 12, but delivering a performance that finds herself in the same ranked result upon completion of the competition. There, just a little short in the rotation. That could have been cleaner, but she, I'm sure, will be deserving of the smile there. Cheon Kim now. Showcasing a maturity beyond her 16 years, en route to silver medal position after the first portion of the competition. And the best jump combination, I think, of the event. Triplets, triple toe there. Triple flip. It was the world champion, Kaori Sakamoto, acknowledging her niece and nephew with the arm movements there. She comfortably leads the field in the program component scores, a little closer in the technical score because of this element. The triple flip, triple toe, not as comfortable as we've seen from her in the past, but more than enough to take the lead after the first day of competition for the women. So that concludes the first short program. I think it's Nam Nguyen, the Canadian skater, who warms up the crowd in advance of the next event. It will be the ice dance competition, which will start shortly after the ice resurface. And Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, the Canadians who have won 3 times, will take to the ice.